Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Before we actually get into the video, I just have to say thank you to all the brand new members that are joining the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. Also, thank you to everybody that super chatted, all that stuff within the previous streams. You guys are seriously the best community I could ever ask for. I'm beyond blessed, so I have to say thank you. Now, the fuck you doing? Let's get into the video, man. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys, if you're in the Chicagoland area, are staying nice and warm. It's getting very cold out there, but I got a video that I wanted to react to and kind of discuss and just give you guys my opinions on what these guys talk about within this video. And I also would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below as well. But it's called How to Make the Perfect Call of Duty by Optic Texted. So it's kind of like a podcast talking about Call of Duty, obviously, with Scump, Hex, Nadeshot, Crim6, Formal, and Karma. Some of the OG Call of Duty members, OG Optic members, I should say. And they basically kind of discuss a lot of things in this video. So I want to give you guys my opinions, like I said, and have you guys hear what they have to say. And let's get into it, man. Come on.
If you five, I'm gonna exclude myself out of this one just for. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. I'm kidding. If you guys were you guys were Call of Duty's board of directors, you five are the board of directors. What is something that you would do different to put Call of Duty in the best path forward? Get off YouTube. Forward.
I'm just gonna run this one just because I think this is I separate Warzone and multiplayer. I think that since that has been a thing,
okay,
Call of Duty has just gone not completely downhill because there have been moments where it's been better, but since they've combined the two, I mean, it's just you can't put half effort into two things. You know what I'm saying? You got to fully commit. And it feels like since Warzone has been integrated, it feels like it kind of just has been, the effort has been split. It's like,
if I'm the board director.
So I want to stop that real quick before they get into anything else. That is one of the best things I've heard in a very long time. I'm not going to lie. Warzone and multiplayer. I really feel like you need to have a whole split of a company, or whether you can have, let's say, Infinity Ward work on Warzone and only work on Warzone, and you have Treyarch or Sledgehammer Games or whatever work on multiplayer, and you can have another dev corporation, company, whatever, work in the middle and help out with both. But I definitely feel like Warzone is getting more treatment or more focus than multiplayer. I feel like, especially within the past few years. I don't know if you guys agree with that or not, but ever since Warzone came out, you can tell that's probably where they're making the most money because it's free to play. More people can play it, so therefore more people are going to buy bundles, gun builds, blueprints, all that stuff. And I feel like just the majority of people, I guess, even though I don't like watching Warzone streamers, more people watch Warzone content. I don't know if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I just feel like multiplayer content for Call of Duty is not like how it used to be. Like back when Nadeshot and Scump, they were doing the whole content as well as being on Optic and being on the pro team. Multiplayer was in. Obviously, that's all Call of Duty was. But that was where all the content was. That's where all the fun was. And it was the only thing that Call of Duty focused on. But now with Warzone, with multiplayer, with zombies as well, with campaign, all four of those things that are in a Call of Duty title, it's too much for a company like Activision or Treyarch or whatever to focus on and be able to get everything right. I feel like if they said, split it off, all right? Make Warzone a game that you literally have to buy, and somebody works on that, and have Call of Duty be another game that you have to buy, and it's just multiplayer, and another person works on that. It will allow those companies, those corporations, to focus on that game and make the game as perfect as possible. And I feel like that's really huge because, as you guys see in Black Ops 6 right now, that shit's fucking broken. It's absolutely broken. So many bugs, so many glitches, so many just broken things that the game somehow still has not fixed within the past, how many days are we? We're almost 2 months over launch, or since launch. We're over 2 months since launch of Black Ops 6 multiplayer, and the amount of bugs and glitches that are still there from day one till now is absolutely insane. So I think that's huge by Scump. So Nadeshot's about to go cook. What do we got here, Nade?
I'd piggyback off that. I would take Omni movement as it is today and make that the last change of movement they make to Call of Duty. Besides removing tac sprint, you have to have one speed of sprint, and it could be the speed of tac sprint, but it should be sprinting, and that's it, because it's just a jarring movement mechanic that doesn't really add much value to the gameplay itself. I think you increase all the tick rates on every server across Warzone and Call of Duty because it's too inconsistent.
The first fucking thing they should do.
They all feel like different servers. My movement feels different. The way the bullets shoot feels different. I would invest in the actual gameplay experience. I would separate the two, make Omni movement like the one through point that all the games have from here on out. And then I think you have a successful series. I would remove the blueprint bullshit. If I buy a gun from the store and I remove one attachment from it, the gun doesn't even look like anything that I want it to look like and shoot like when I bought it in the first place. And I just think Call of Duty can do some very simple things to actually prove to the community that they care about the players and what they think of the game and how they experience the game, rather than just forcing things down their throat because they know it's the only thing they've got and they don't really have a say in the matter.
So I want to talk about real quick. Let's stop in there because obviously he went on a bunch of different stuff. It's a lot easier for us to say this. I'm not delusional. I understand it's very easy for us to sit back here and say this needs to be changed, this needs to be changed, all this and that, and ask for all this when we all know it costs money to do. I love the Omni movement. All right, I absolutely love being able to run side to side, run backwards, run forwards, being able to dive side to side. I love that. I think that should be in all Call of Duty games. It should have been in a long time ago. That should be here. I totally agree. I really don't care about the tac sprint. I get what he's saying. Just have it be one sprint. If it's only tac sprint, let's just keep it only tac sprint. If it's just normal sprint that we've always had in Call of Duty, have it be normal. I totally understand that. Those are little minor changes. Omni movement's probably going to only stay because everybody's getting used to it now, and everybody probably loves it. At least I do. Now the servers is the biggest thing I got from that by far. If they do not invest in the servers, Call of Duty is going so far downhill with that. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's my biggest issue with this game, Black Ops 6, by far. It is not even close. Something happened within the past year with the servers or with the game itself where I am gaining and experiencing more packet bursts, more just clunky skipping. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just naive. It's night and day difference from Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 was smooth as butter. You would have packet bursts from time to time, and some days it was pretty bad, but majority of the time, you were fine. If you played a private match, you're not fucking skipping. It doesn't feel clunky. You're feeling good. You're not going to have any problems in a private match. If you do, it's very, very rare. I was doing a bunch of 1v1s yesterday on my live stream. Go check it out if you want to go watch it. I went undefeated, by the way. But I was literally, you probably can't see it on video, but as I'm playing, I'm doing really well, but I'm still like, this feels like fucking shit. It doesn't feel smooth. Something's going wrong. And like he said, something with the tick rate. I don't know what, I'm not a tech guy. I don't know any of that shit, but I do know something's fucked up with the servers, and that is where they need to invest in. The servers and the anti-cheat is my priorities. I don't give a fuck about the little stuff. I don't care about the gun builds. I don't care about the skins. I don't care about any of that. Servers and cheating. That's all that needs to be fucking focused on by Activision. After that, go after the small things. But I love the server comment. Gun builds, I could give two fucks. I don't buy anything in the store anyway, so.
I really think they need to increase tick rates, keep Omni movement consistent with every Call of Duty from here on out.
I love it.
Separate the two.
I love it.
Remove tac sprint, and bang, you got a great game.
The blueprint system is like the worst.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Like, just make cool camos. Like back in BO2, give us a radioactive fucking camo that has an animation on your gun. Like, the blueprint system is so bad. But I will say the skins they come out with,
the skins are awesome.
Operators are actually pretty tough.
I love the bundle. I love the fact that I get to update the store every day. You know, I know a lot of people don't like microtransactions. I think people have gotten over the hump on that just because every game the last 5 years has been doing it exponentially in every direction. I think it's fun. I don't understand, like, these old head comments. It popped up again this year when Black Ops 6 came out, and they're like, what happened to our military simulator? No. This is what the character used to look like. I'm like, brother, that is boring as fuck. There's no variety. How do you keep a franchise around for 16 years and just have generic military operator? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't impact the game. It doesn't change the way you experience the game.
Correct.
It's unbelievable to me that people still get up in their shit and complain about it.
I mean, we complain.
I'm gonna be real right here. I was one of those old heads like he was talking about back then. Now I actually don't give a fuck because, like he said, I don't have to pay for it. It does get boring if you actually think about it. Like he said, I have to actually just I have to be honest with you guys and admit when I'm wrong. It would be boring to just see the same, military people in this game. I totally agree. I don't have to buy it. I don't have to do anything. It would be kind of cool if some of it was more like, okay, if I earn this, I get to rock that shit. Like, that's why I like ranked. I get to earn that calling card for Iridescent. I get to earn that operator skin for Iridescent, which is dog shit. But everything else, you know, there should be a camo for ranked, which right now I don't think there's a camo. I know they used to do that. That should be in ranked play right now. I like the weapon prestige camos for Modern Warfare 3. Those shits are fucking fire. That should be in Black Ops 6. That should be in every game. I hope they bring that back. I really just hope that they can bring more stuff that you can earn that is just badass in the game to help people play more, obviously, but to give us something to work towards. Because like he said, what do you have to do in this game? All right. So you can either buy the stuff or just be bland and whatever. I'd rather work towards something for an operator skin. Like I said, it's something that's different. It's something that keeps it new. I don't like buying stuff that's just me. Everybody can do what they want to do. It's a first-person shooter. I don't understand buying operator skins. I'd rather buy a camo. Like Scump was saying, the Black Ops 2 camos, holy shit, the best. I don't know if you guys remember what those looked like. If you guys played Black Ops 2, you guys do. No, but knowing how it is now, it'd be like $10 for a fucking camo, where back in the day, it was probably like $2.99. Bring back some camos that are badass for like cheap that we can fucking put on our gun and rock. It's awesome. And then just bring back the weapon prestige camo shit. That is a lot of fun. It keeps it brand new, like Nadeshot said. So I eat my shit. I know I was wrong. I agree with Nate.
A lot about, we used to tell Call of Duty to stop making it this immersive experience for people. They don't give a fuck about whether or not you're a soldier from World War II or some guy in Vietnam. Your character is now you in that game. Like, it has become your playable character.
Does make it more fun. We should be able to customize like, a lot more shit
at war, not you experiencing.
That'd be pretty cool.
More.
Another big complaint that I have, just to wrap it all up, is I actually think that Call of Duty needs to have someone that's forward-facing, communicating with the community, not just the competitive community, but the public, matchmaking, and any playlist that you can imagine.
Yes.
In Warzone as well. I think the reason why community managers got sunsetted is because these people would get the shit beaten out of them online, verbally, whether the game was broken or not. You know, you had like 402 in IW, and then Vaughn sort of like took over as like the voice for Call of Duty from a dev cycle perspective. And I think that, you know, took a lot of years off his life just dealing with like insane comments, incels, fucking death threats. But right now, I feel like the game, the way that I perceive it, especially after being gone for so long, it's like I'm knocking at the door trying to get answers, but nobody's home. It feels like the game is completely on autopilot, and there is no insight as to what's happening, what changes are going to come.
Totally agree. It ends right there. I think it's a clip from the whole entire podcast. I think they have a whole entire thing on their channel if you guys want to watch the whole podcast. I totally agree. This is what I love about these videos. This is absolutely what I love about these videos. You get people that are owners of CDL teams, ex-pros, current pros, stuff like that, that literally, like, look, Hex is a casual player. He's an owner of a team, but he's a casual player. Nadeshot is a casual player, but also has that competitive side to him. Scump is competitive. Crim6 is competitive. Formal is competitive. Karma, the fucking coach of Optic, is competitive. You got a bunch of different insight here, but they're all also casuals as well because they're not in the pro scene now. So they're playing the game as pubs. They're also playing ranked play. They're doing everything that a normal casual player will do. So getting their insight is awesome. And right there is exactly what the entire community feels like. We all want answers. Why is the anti-cheat not anti-cheating? They've had the same anti-cheat since first Warzone, right? Ricochet was out in 2019 or 2020, whatever it was, and it still does not work. This game, it got worse somehow, and they're not updating it until possibly Season 3, which is the summertime. Why is that the case? Activision, please let us know. Activision, why are the servers so bad? Please let us know why we are not investing in it. Activision, why do you continue to not fix these bugs? We get no answers from these people. They tried to hide skill-based matchmaking. They got caught in a lie. Therefore, they finally let out information. I guess now you can see what rating you are. I keep hearing there's errors out there, but whatever. Activision just needs to have somebody with some nuts, some balls. It's going to be pretty hard to find at Activision that will just go out there and answer people's questions. If they have questions, legit questions, if the Call of Duty community can actually be legit and actually ask real questions instead of just like Nate was saying, give them a bunch of shit. If they need somebody out there to give us information other than these stupid ass tweets about we banned this many accounts and this is what's coming, we did this to the anti-cheat when obviously nothing fucking changed. We need somebody that actually will go on Twitter, somebody tweets at them, they answer directly to them, this and that, and it's no bullshit. It's just straight up facts, no freaking trying to beat around the bush, any of that. No. We need somebody that can just actually tell us the answers that we were looking for and be honest with us. That's it. That's all we want, because obviously something is going wrong. Something's going wrong more than ever this year, because you got more and more content creators, especially those that rode the fuck out of Activision's meat. You have more and more of them speaking out about how bad this is, about how bad Call of Duty is going. You have videos like this being made that are absolutely blowing up because of how bad the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 scene is right now. And this is literally what we need, like Nate said. I love watching these guys because I grew up watching them. We're so alike in our thoughts. I don't know about personality-wise, like in person, like if I ever met them, I don't know if I would get along with them. But I love what they say. I agree with almost everything that they say. And it's like, where did that Call of Duty go? Where did it go? Where the fuck did that go? Because all these guys in this little U that they have, this little U shape on the couches or whatever, what do they all have in common? They all played the old Call of Duties just like myself. All these new COD players that are playing Fortnite and coming to COD, and the people that are making the games that don't play the fucking game, that's the problem with Call of Duty nowadays, okay? And we just need somebody to stand up for Activision, stand up for Call of Duty and say, I'm going to go up there, I'm going to answer everybody's question, we're going to make changes right now to save this game, because obviously we're fucked if we don't. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say regarding this. What would you do to make a perfect Call of Duty? Would you get rid of skill-based matchmaking? Would you keep skill-based matchmaking? What would you do with the maps? What would you do with Warzone? Would you keep it all together? Camos, everything. I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. You guys know I love to respond to comments as much as I can. I get a lot of comments. I try my best. But other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.